Hello everyone, and welcome to Mount and Blade Warband. And I know a load of you have asked me to check out Mount and Blade Warband, but this time I finally sat down and played it, and a couple of months, well, yeah, I started playing it a couple of months ago, got round to it, and finally sunk some time into this game. And over the past, I'd say, week, 2 weeks, this game, I think it might be the whole last month, holy shit. Since January, wow, I've been probably pouring hours into Mount and Blade Warband because, oh my shit, it's probably one of the coolest games ever. And today we're going to start a new campaign for a new character, and so let's get on with it. We're going to raise the banner of House Black, because I think House Black sounds like an awesome character name. Right, this is just the character creation. This basically the character creation early stages. It will say the same thing regardless of what you pick over and over again. These options just affect your beginning stats. That, apart from the impoverished noble one, which gives you access to a banner and a house name, they don't really change the game very much. So. Right, for example, this first stat I'm going to pick is you were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was a travelling merchant. Now, a travelling merchant will give you +1 charisma and +2 intelligence, and I'll explain after why I picked these skills that I did. I believe, in my opinion, that this makes the best character. So, assistant and a student. A university student, and you were forced out of your home. There you go. So become an adventurer and ride on to your destiny. Yes. What will the game's saving policy be? Yeah, allow me to quit without saving, because I like to save anytime. Now into your name and distribute your attribute skill points. Alright, yeah. Okay. Right, the reason I picked those stats is because they give you a boost in intelligence, which gives you more skill points. Now, I haven't tested this, but I believe because I picked intelligence-based, those character creation options, I picked the ones that give you intelligence points. I believe it gives you more skill points in this stage, which I believe is, like, the most important area. So, right, I've got 4 attribute points to put to apply. So, I'll put 1 on charisma, because this will help me be a good leader. I could put 3 more on that. If I max out my charisma to level 4, it will allow me to get to, I believe, 4 levels of leadership. And the reason I'm saying that is because leadership, if you haven't played this, the reason I'm like explaining it, if you haven't played Mount and Blade before, leadership will allow you to recruit 5 people per skill. So having a leadership level, say for example, if I put all these into charisma, will allow me to get to level 4. So now, based on my leadership alone, I can hire 20 people. So that's pretty neat of a skill. And the reason I've piled them into intelligence and charisma is because I believe these skills at the bottom are probably the most important ones. And the strength ones I can earn with leveling up. So basically, the lower tier skills I work... It's weird, most people would recommend to go for the skill point, strength points straight away, but that's not the way I play. I like going with these intelligence boosts and charisma. So, yeah. So now we've got 8 points, 7 points to go. So what I'm going to do, we've got trade, that's going to be our money maker, obviously. Prisoner management. Now I'm going to max this out to the point that I can, because basically prisoner management is also how we're going to make our money. It's not going to be a charming and happy, nice person. His name's going to be Eddard Black of House Black, who's a impoverished, an old noble house that was wiped out from the world. And we're going to go and rise up and see what happens. And right, so we've got, let's go with, this is a charisma based skill, so I could put 4 units on there, but I don't want to just pile that on there. Let's go for 2, so we can at least have carry 10 prisoners to sell. Power strike, this is arguably one of the most important skills to have, because if you are going for a melee based character, that's their attack. Trainer, I'll do that when I'm a higher skill, so I can train my recruits quicker and then they can level up. Right, so we've already got level 2 in weapon master, so the proficiencies will level up quicker. Let's have a look. What that would give us the ability to go up to 140, I think that means. Right, so let's go with pathfinding, because that affects our ability to move, our speed, movement speed on the map. So why is this skill suddenly gone green? I have no idea. Right, let's go with 1 on looting, 1 on pathfinding, and 1 on spotting. Right, this is a totally different character build to what I'm used to, but in my opinion, after doing research over the different character creations on the Mount and Blade wiki, I believe that this is the best character to have. I'm going to be 2-handed weapons based, because I like making a tank that can sweep through the lines. That's always fun. And weapon proficiencies, if you didn't know, from my experience, affect the speed at which the character can draw the weapons to full power to make a bigger impact with the power strike skill. That's so, like, if I'm have low proficiency on a 2-handed weapon, it'll be slower to use than if I had high proficiency on a 1-handed weapon, if that makes sense. Right, so adjust your character's face using the buttons. So he looks pretty damn ugly. Let's randomise. So we get someone that doesn't look totally fugly. He looks okay. Oh shit. He looks okay in the right light, I guess. Right, let's go. Can you get black hair? I can't remember. That's why I wanted fully jet black hair. Damn. Didn't realise you couldn't get black hair. If I just age him so he's got white hair. Or what if I make it ironic that he's got white hair and his name's, or blonde hair and his name's Eddard Black of House Black. Beard. Gotta have an epic war beard. Oh shit. Let's go for a... You want something like a... That looks pretty cool. That looks kingly. A kingly beard. Because we're basically gonna... what do they call it? Oh, I've forgotten the name. I've forgotten the name of an illegitimate king that's on the throne, because they're going to probably think that we're an illegitimate king if we take over a place. And my plan is basically to raise an army and to eventually train them up to be elite soldiers, an army that's better than most armies out there that are on the map, or at least pick and choose which armies we fight, at least if we come into contact with the kingdom that we want to take over, and I will pick whichever settlement is the most profitable, and I'll try to build my empire from there. God knows if it'll happen, because we could end up being captured, or... Yeah, that character looks alright. Could end up being captured, and the whole thing could fall flat on its face. Right, messing with the face ratios now. Right, let's go with this. So this guy is... What's this? Eye depth. Oh, right. Oh wait, it's not moving anything. Shit, I was staring at the picture. Let's put that back to the centre then. Right, he looks so... Okay. Whoa, he's got a bit of a snout on him. Let's sort the nose shape. God, he's got a big nose. Right, nose shape, nose bridge, that's the one that's affecting that, I think. Yeah, it is. It's one of those weird things where you mess with the character creation and it's like, oh god, it now looks even worse, sort of thing. And you can't unsee it. That's because of the nose shape we just changed, isn't it? He looks alright now, I think. Is that alright? Yeah, that'll do. Right, Eddard Black, not exactly the prettiest. Wow. Join a caravan to Praven, the Kingdom of Swadia. Yes, we'll start off in Swadia. You came by a caravan, heartland of Calradia. Yep, you can read that. I've already read this about 1,000,000 times over. Right, now at the very beginning, this is where the tutorial level starts. And somebody is going to attack us now. This is basically how we get our foothold in the world. Oh shit. I'm gonna get my proficiencies up in these weapons first. Oh! Come on, bitch! Kick you! Oh god, my kick didn't affect him. Oh shit. Oh, that was brutal. Oh, I'm not very quick because I've not upgraded my one-handed. And my strength is terrible to begin with, so that's the risk I run. So that was a beautiful kill. Spiked mace, I could take that. Oh wait, I should take his shield, he doesn't have one. Right, let's hoppity-hop along. And now this merchant will come and say that his brother's been kidnapped, I believe. Yeah. The merchant takes you inside his house. Once inside, it stands by the door. Right, let's just talk to him. Now let me explain my proposition. Yeah, we've got brigands in the hills. Yeah. Yeah, so they took my brother. Yep. I don't know what my brother was thinking. A lad from a prominent house out in the alone in the dark like these. In times like these, well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here. You didn't know bad things, how bad things have become. Right, so we are going to go and save his brother, and we've got a quest to hire 5 men. You have taken... Yeah, I already know how to do that. Right, so here's the overworld map, and this is what we look like on the map. This is Eddard Black. Okay, so we're only 1 troop on our own, obviously, so we are quite vulnerable at the minute. You're now viewing the overland map. Left click. Okay, yeah, I just already said that. You just left click on things, and you'll travel to it, like a point and click movement. Right, recruit volunteers. There's 3 available. Now, because we picked a merchant and a student as the proficient, or whatever they called the traits in the character creation, we get a good amount of starting money. So we do have the ability to go and get quite a few recruits. Also, in the party, oh, we've got 62 men are able to be recruited. That's quite a small amount. We need at least 100 men available in the party. Oh no! Right, I just walked straight into a bandit trap. So we're gonna have to fight this one. Charge the enemy. I'm on horseback, should be. Right, I'm not going to use my crossbow. I'm going to try and use my sword. Right, what I'll have to do is draw their attention. Hopefully they don't have bows, which they probably do. And get them to hold their position by pressing F1. And if you look at the circles above the heads, they've got a weird pattern. That's because we don't have a banner. We are not a lord yet. So that's one thing. We're basically just the average Joe mercenary recruit person at the minute, but Eddard Black will be awesome. Right, so that was quite a good charge on him, but because I've got shit power strike... Oh. Good job I'm learned in the way of horse combat. I might be able to take these guys. Right, let's kill this guy. He's got... Damn it, I missed him. Because I've only got an ordinary sword here, so the reach isn't very good. I normally like having an axe on horseback, so you can like charge in and be like a bloody Viking raider and just like hack the shit out of people. I'm also trying to kill these people on my own because I get the experience boost, which will allow me to level up quicker. Oh right, I need to tell my guys to fire at will, because we could take prisoners and sell them. Right, so F3, fire at will, because they throw rocks at this stage, because they're only recruits. I think, anyway. That was a good double choppy chops. Goo! That was a good hit. Covered in blood. Oopsie daisy. Getting too close there. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go round for a charge. Right, that guy's separated from the pack. Damn it. Missed! Damn it, that was too quick. Didn't get a good enough hit. There we are. It's a good hit. He blocked. Damn, he blocked as well. Right, we're gonna have to circle back around. Good job these guys don't have armor at this stage. Because the Sea Raiders, if I was against the Sea Raiders at this level, I think I'd have probably got my ass handed to me by now. It's also a good, kind of lucky that they didn't have any crossbows or ranged things other than throwing rocks. That was a good one. Nice. I think they're routing now. Oh wait, that's what I can do. 0, F1, F3. Charging my troops while I can. I forgot they were just sitting on the hill. Good. Got you. Level 2. God, look at his coat covered in blood. I should get some nomad armor off this. Unless I've, like, wrecked it all. Right. There we are. It's hard to do commentary when you're trying to concentrate on the combat. The combat's pretty difficult to get used to when you're a very beginner, because it's all dragging and angles, and you've got to make sure you... It sounds obvious and retarded when I say this, but you've got to actually make sure your sword is going to hit them. Unlike sort of games like, I don't know, Skyrim, where you can just hit somebody's shield, or I don't know, hit near them, like an area of effect. You can't in this game. You actually have to beat the shit out of people. If they put their shield up, you can break the shield, but yeah, combat's a bit tough. But we were lucky then that they weren't very equipped. So we killed 12 and captured 1, so we've got 1 looter to sell. It's a bit grim as well. You sell the prisoners to ransom brokers, or you can sell them to slavers. So, I believe the ransom brokers sell them onto slavery. I'm not sure. But there's Eddard Black. And his majestic beard. Right, because we got the loot trait as well, we should have some upgrades here. Right. Sturdy nomad boots. It's not a bad beginner item, that. Oh, we got a book of healing. To wound treatment while inventory. Oh, so that's why it had a green number next to it. Cool. When I picked a student last time, I got a book of intelligence or something like that. Right, a chipped falcon. We can't do this at the minute because we don't have the skill for it. I'm going to put my sword as the primary weapon. I will probably swap the crossbar out for something else later on. So we've got ragged armour. What's the stats actually? I didn't even check. 7 and 2 to legs. 22 body armour, that's better. So I'm going to swap that out. And the buying price of these is quite low. But it'll do. And I'll get one of these woolen caps. They're not exactly the most trendy of items, but yeah, it'll do. It's a bit crap. It's definitely an upgrade from what we previously had. I might just take this club with me since I've got no shield on my back, because I might be able to use it to collect prisoners if I have the patience to do that. Right, so we've collected the worthwhile loot. I might as well collect the rest, to be honest, because every little helps. But you can end up maxing out the merchants, and then that is really bad, because you can't really do anything else. Oh, crap. There's a band of infantry there. So let's keep the distance. Let's go to this place, Linda. Right, we'll recruit them, and then I'll split the part here. Yes, I'll recruit them. Okay, so I'll split the part here. Thank you very much for watching, and feel free to subscribe or follow along with the series if you enjoy it. So, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.